Hi everyone. So I wanted to do blogging and I've been really busy and that seems like an excuse, but I do uh, run a business and I also do a lot of things with my kids and I also have three of my own kids. So it is kind of hard when I want to set something up and I want to do something extra and then I'm like, I don't have time or something comes up and I'm not consistent. So anyway, I just wanted to give someone an encouraging video. If you want to do something, if you want to change something, if you want to start something new, I would encourage you to go ahead and do it. I feel like a lot of times we are scared and we think other people are just going to talk down on us or judge us, which I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of those too. I really don't mind those bad comments. It's fine with me. But I just want to encourage someone to do it. I was a 19-year-old mommy. I'm a lot older now. But at that time in my life, I felt like I couldn't do anything. I felt devastated because I knew better and could do better. And I was really down on myself. And, all these years later, now about 12, 13 years later, I've really came into my own and just honestly really allowed myself to become the person I really want to be. And I'm actually really not there yet. I want to do more, but I want to encourage the next person to do the same thing. I want to encourage women of all different races, all different colors. I want us to be able to come together. I made a new group page so then we can start adding little videos together and seeing if we can encourage one another to just do more with our life. Sometimes things don't plan out. We go to school, we miss a test, we feel like we're defined by all these different papers and, for example, like getting married and having that certificate versus not, how much more does that really change that relationship, honestly? For me, it's a priority thing, but I feel like that same thing, we look at our grades or we look at, the money we're making or we look at something and we're just like, we're not satisfied with what we have. Now, there's two things. I say be happy with the blessings that you have. So don't walk around like mopey and I don't have this car, I don't have this house, I don't have that. Like for me, I actually right now currently live in a mobile home. Half of my kids' friends own beautiful homes and half of my kids' friends own or rent mobile homes like me. So sometimes I tend to say, man, I wish I had a house. But then I think, man, I have no neighbors. I have my own little home. I have my own little private yard. I have my own private parking. So then I start thinking of what I have rather than what I don't have. And I know that sounds so cliche, but honestly, it really changes the perception of your brain, of your own self. And then that encourages you to do more. When you sit in that rut, then you're not moving. You're almost paralyzed with your own fear and your own self-defeat. Now, number 2, I want to say, if you are not happy with where you are, you can do something about it. It doesn't matter if you're 30 with 3 children. It doesn't matter if you're 50. Now, I will say, make sure you know what you want as a whole. You don't need to know exactly what you want to do. But for example, me, my biggest main thing, honestly, is my children. It's my children and my husband and my house. There's so many things I want to do in life, but that's my priority. My priority is that. So in my life, whatever I do, I already know I have to come up with things to benefit those 3 areas: my home, my husband, and my children. I'm also including myself with that home. I think that myself does get pushed aside, but we definitely just need to focus on what we want to do. Don't listen to the haters out there, the negative people out there, the people that are going to down talk you. Matter of fact, your own friends, your family, they're going to be the biggest criticizers of what you're going to be doing. I get it all the time from my grandpa to my grandma to my mom, to my mom, to anyone. A lot of my family don't agree with what I do. or how I do it or my style, you know, but that's why I have my own family and my unique style and my unique way. And as long as you are bettering yourself and progressing and you're trying, to me, that's what makes a difference. So again, this is just a Monday video to encourage you for the week to think about your small goals, your tiny goals, your big goals, and to also know that it's never too late. Never feel defeated. You could be in the biggest debt. You could be in the biggest problem. And I'm going to go more into those things with me, more in detail. I've had it all happen to me almost. And as you get to know me, you'll know, my gosh, she's really, really, really prevailed. But I've prevailed because I have a good faith system. I have a support system. Even though some aren't supportive, I find my support. And I also have myself and my husband who support me in my decisions too. So look for your circle, look for the people who are going to be behind you, you know, and really, really pay attention to those people and look up to those people. Look at your role models, look at your goals, see what you want to do, but do not ever feel it is too late. It's never too late. I'm going to be 32 years old, and I honestly feel like my life is just beginning. You know, I had 20s of total struggle. And now in my 30s, I feel like a light is going to be shown, and I feel like so much better in my life. And I never would have thought that at 19, that at 31, I would feel such a relief of stress and pressure and just having such a great life. It's not perfect. I'm going to tell you that right now. There's going to be a lot of talks about the struggles I go through just as a woman, as a wife, as a person. But I want to encourage you. I want to encourage everyone to do what they want to do. If you're not happy in something, change it. Change it. If someone else is discouraging you, just really, really give it to God, or pray, or give your vibes, whatever you believe in. Because, you know, we all believe in different things. I pray and give it to God, and I try to relieve that pressure, and then I see clearly maybe the next day or 2 days later, after I'm not so emotional, what can I do, and I make a plan. So anyway, just happy Monday. I want to encourage people to just look at their life and see if they can make a difference in their own life on their own, the way they want to, with their style. Anyway, this is Mommy C, and I just wanted to give you a little bit of advice and a little bit of encouragement this week. I will have a video for you tomorrow as well on something else, but Mondays I'm going to try to give a little bit of an encouragement, especially because Mondays is that much harder to wake up and start your day. All right, thank you. May your heart smile.